of staff here at ZIZ, and we were able to get some coverage of the Icon of the Seas being here. It was a very packed, let me say, a very packed venue in terms of guests, tourists, and visitors and locals witnessing or, were on hand for the arrival of the ship. Of course, we had St. Kitts, the culture of St. Kitts, or St. Kitts' culture on display, masquerade and all sorts of things, Moko Jumbi, steel pan music, you name it, taxi operators, tour operators, vendors, they were all there to take advantage of the awesome opportunity that has been presented. Icon of the Seas, the largest cruise ship in the world, docking right here at Port Zante, Bastia, St. Kitts. It docked at approximately 6:15 a.m. today and is expected to depart at 6 p.m. and will head to the United States Virgin Islands, St. Thomas. The Icon of the Seas sailed all the way from Miami, and again, it is the largest cruise ship in the world, weighing about 250 or more than 250,000 tons. More than 250,000 tons. It has about, and hear this one, about 8 neighborhoods. Imagine that. A cruise ship has about 8 neighborhoods, and all of them have different features and aspects, and the aim is to give the guests different experiences when they let me say live or stay in these neighborhoods. It is 7 minutes past the 11 o'clock hour. Let's take a very short break, and then when we come back, we'll continue the conversation for today right here on The Edge.
Capture the hearts of your customers with our exclusive 30 seconds promotion package just in time for Valentine's. Whether you have a charming restaurant, a delightful gift shop, or a trendy spa, we've got the platform to share your Valentine's Day specials. So act now to reserve your spot and stand out from the crowd. Call ZIZ at 465-2621 today, because love is a journey and the first step begins with your business.
Join us on ZIZ TV for Youth Lounge with Skanaipa, a talk show on vital topics such as tourism, entrepreneurship, education, religion, sex education, and mental health, featuring experts from St. Kitts and Nevis and the Caribbean region. Tune in live on the first and third Wednesday of every month at 8:30 p.m. on ZIZ TV.
The future is unknown. Protect your life, your family, and your valuables from unforeseen circumstances. Let National Caribbean Insurance give you the peace of mind that you so deserve. At NCI, we offer a suite of affordable insurance plans that can be tailored to ease your financial burden. We aim to deliver exceptional products to satisfy all your insurance needs. Whether life, health, motor, or property insurance, NCI has the right solution for you. Our friendly and knowledgeable sales professionals are ready and able to assist you. Let National Caribbean Insurance Company Limited help you to prepare for the unexpected. We serve, we protect, we satisfy. That's NCI.
Out of ZIZ Radio comes a political talk show like no other. The Edge, with host Devonne Cornelius giving you his take on the biggest stories happening in governance today. Got something to say? Let's hear it. Give us a call at 869-465-2555, Monday to Friday from 11 a.m. to 12 noon. One solid hour of in-depth analysis of the machinery that makes our country tick. The Edge, cutting into the matters at hand.
Talking Sports is back. Join us as we bring you the scores, the stats, the facts, and lively interactive discussions on sporting events, personalities, locally, regionally, and internationally. It's Talking Sports, this and every Thursday night at 8 o'clock on ZIZ Radio.
Welcome back to The Edge here on ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM. I'm your host, Devonne Cornelius, and thank you so much for joining me in the conversation for today, Tuesday, January 30th, 2024. It's 12 minutes past the 11 o'clock hour. If you're just tuning in, I shared with the listeners that the Icon of the Seas, the world's largest cruise ship, has arrived in St. Kitts and is docked at Port Zante there in Bastia. I was there this morning to get some footage and do some coverage of the fact that the cruise ship has arrived. And I was just sharing some facts about the ship, the fact that it has 8 neighborhoods and all aimed at offering different experiences to the passengers, guests on that ship. It is 5 times larger than the Titanic. So if you I think all of us are familiar with the Titanic. So it's 5 times larger than the Titanic. It's about 250,000 tons. It's about 365 meters long, and it carries approximately 7,600 passengers, and I think more than, and that doesn't include the crew members. The crew members, I think, is about 2,000, over 2,000. I'm not remember the exact number, but about 7,600 passengers and about 2,000, more than 2,000 crew members. So if you really look at it, the population on the island of Nevis is 13,000. There may be a possibility that the cruise ship could perhaps carry the population of Nevis. So that is just to give you an idea of how large this ship is. And as I said, our tour operators, taxi operators, vendors, and other people who work in the tourism and hospitality industry were on hand for the arrival to take advantage of that opportunity. The phone lines are open and we begin taking your calls now for your participation in this program. You can do so by calling us at 465-2555 or 718-577-2916. You're listening to The Edge for Tuesday, January 30th. We have our first call. Caller, good morning and welcome to the program.
Good morning, Devonne.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. You get a job on the ship?
If I get a job on the ship?
Yeah.
No, I didn't apply.
Okay, I understand they need some drain cleaners. When you apply, fill out an application for me too, eh?
Okay, will do.
Now, it is good that we does have entertainers to entertain the passengers on this cruise ship. You know, we don't have the masquerade with the long feather.
Yes.
And the bull. And I don't know if the Macajumbi does be around there. But I could tell anybody that the most pictures they will ever see taken and money will pass if the actors jumping over the fork has to go over there to perform. Because can you imagine, you never see that happen yet? And then you're looking at a fork, there's stick up in the air, people dancing and running an actor over that accurately.
But I find that thing to be really amazing. I don't think I'll ever do that. So kudos and kudos to those who do, and they look very skillful.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but I can't do that there.
They are, and you see with the thing with the actors, I could do it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But they will have to put a bag of sand on the fork. Now, with the actor, everything is in timing. The runoff has to be in timing with the drum.
Right.
And the hoist still has to be in timing with the drumming. And the landing. They're accurate. They're great. So I think the actors should think about going down there to perform like the Masquerade and the Bull and whatsoever go down there, go perform. That's my little input. But it is good that such a large island could come to another island. Just moving on the waters.
That is how some people say it.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, that there is a big, I mean, it's bigger than 3 Brimstone Hill. I know you understand that they're supposed to move Brimstone Hill and carry it up there. Put it somewhere up there by the pier. So when they do that, then taximan ain't gonna get no job to go carry tourists Brimstone Hill. Because if that big ship could be on the water where Brimstone Hill could go to.
All right.
Okay.
All right, Todd, thank you for your contribution to the program.
Morning.
We have another caller. Hello,
Morning.
caller. Good morning. You're on the program.
It is amazing to see that all Royal Caribbean ships, I don't know if you noticed, the first ship that ever docked at Port Zante to be the largest ship of the world was Queen Mary. But since that, Queen Mary is the first largest ship to dock at Port Zante, and that was in 2001, I think.
2001. Oh, wow.
Okay?
Yeah, but then I just come on the scene them times.
Yes, you just come on the scene. I know you're a young man. I know that. You're a baby. I think I really believe you're 23 yet. But what I'm saying, since that Holland American come out with a big ship, I don't know if it was classed as one of the biggest ship in the world. Celebrity Cruise came out with a large ship. I don't know if it could class as the largest ship in the world. Princess came out, Royal Princess came out with a large ship, you know, and Norwegian came out with a large ship. But what I'm trying to say, all the Royal Caribbean, I don't know if you know Royal Caribbean, started just after Queen Mary. They had the independence of the seas, and now they got the icon. So you could say from 2002, Royal Caribbean is docking all the large ships into St. Kitts.
Okay.
And so it's showing that St. Kitts have something that all those need ships, those large ships, see that we doesn't see. You know, I was one who believe that we need to develop more for tourism. You sit down in the corner by OTI and sending it out to the officials. We need to put a yacht marina down there, sailing yacht marina down there will be good for a yacht marina. Hold over 300 yachts. You see right up in the corner by Factory Pier, and next yacht marina could go down up there. But those for the power yachts, and not as big as Port Zante, but from the whole of Newton Bay go right up, should have something like Port Zante. Maybe you could park on it.
Okay.
And with other things like restaurants and those things go right up there. You know, those ships are telling us something. Royal Caribbean are telling us something. Because every one of the large ships and other companies, the large ship coming to St. Kitts. You know, you could call all of them. I can't remember all of them names, but all of them deal. You could go on your phone and you see them from 22. So, we are talking to the authorities. We price for tourism. And if you notice something, I'm going to go at the airport too. Once ago, we used to go at Antigua. We used to go Antigua when we want to go New York and Canada and all those places in England. It is no more.
All right.
But I can say the last thing. I don't know if you ever listen to Gaston Brown. Gaston Brown ain't pleased because he don't get the ships what we get. And we cut the ear link. Once ago, everybody used to go Antigua and come down by Liat. Now, St. Kitts is taking a lot of ear because we are not going Antigua no more. So the passengers who are going to Canada, New York, New Jersey, and all those other big states, going to Bradshaw Airport and flying to the destination, straight flight.
All right, caller. Thank you so much for your contribution. Let's head back to the phone lines and we'll
Good morning, how are you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing good. And you?
Not bad. I want to ask a question. Which one of the pier the ship dock up to?
And which one of the pier? I think was the second one. The second cruise pier. Yeah.
Okay. That's good. That's good for us then. Good.
All right. Thank you for your contribution. Let's head back to the phone lines. Let's take this call.
Good.
Wait, could you turn off your radio, please?
That's what I do. Good morning.
Good morning, caller.
My interest concerning the ships that come through there, I don't know if you can help me with this, the idea of head tax. What's the cost of the head tax?
The cost of the head tax? I don't know. I'll have to find out.
I thought you knew. Anyway, that would have given me an idea financially. Well, thanks.
All right, caller. Thank you for your contribution. Do you have any more callers? We do. Hello, caller. Good morning.
Devonne, sorry.
Yes.
I was to ask you this. Someone told me that one of our icon, I remember him, he was in the Coast Guard, and someone told me he's in the bridge crew as a senior officer on the icon. Could you confirm that for me, please?
Is a senior officer?
He's a senior officer, like a first officer, second officer on the icon. He is from in the rural area. West.
I think the last name is Harvey.
No, not you.
That's the name you heard?
Huh?
That's the name you heard? No?
Well, no, they didn't call a name to me. They tell me that
I'm not aware.
someone on the ship is a Kittitian. He worked in the crew. He's a senior officer on the ship, in the bridge, and he used to be in the Coast Guard.
Oh, okay. I'm not aware of that.
So, if that is so, let the whole of St. Kitts know that Kittitians could sail on great ships too, as officers. Thank you.
All right, caller. Thank you for your contribution. It's 11:25. Let's take this other call.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Cornelius.
Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Mr. Cornelius, the guy who brought in the ship is Mr. Harvey, because he is one of the pilots for St. Kitts, and he had to take over from the captain of the ship and bring it into the boat. Even though the ship might have someone from St. Kitts bringing the ship, Mr. Harvey is responsible of bringing in the ship to the boat. And his name is not mentioned. We say, well, kudos to Mr. Harvey, because I know Mr. Nigel Harvey. He was one who used to be bringing the ships them to the boat. Have a good morning.
All right, caller. Thank you so much for bringing that to our attention. Let's head right to the phone lines. We'll take this call. Hello, caller. No callers? All right. It's 11:26, and you're listening to The Edge here in ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM. I'm your host, Devonne Cornelius. We'll take this break, and when we come back, we'll continue the conversation here on The Edge for Tuesday, January 30th, 2024. Let's take this break, and we'll be right back.
life. Water is life. Do just one thing.
Every job come, make sure you check for leaks around your house every day. Every job come, when brushing your teeth, don't let the water run away. Come save the water, preserve the water right now. Every job come, save the water whenever you take in your shower. Every job come, make saving the water your business every hour. The water right now. It's up to me and you and you and you and you. The water right now.
Do just one thing.
Welcome back to The Edge. Let's head back to the phone lines and we'll take this call. Hello, caller. You're on the air. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I am great, thanks.
I'm calling you to congratulate you with your new equipment.
With my new equipment?
Yes.
Oh, you're watching me.
Because I'm watching you.
All right.
Okay, what I want to ask you. You say you went on the pier over the Pozante?
No, I didn't go actually on the pier. I was under the arrival hall.
Okay, that's where you could see anybody?
You could see the ships from there?
Only the ships alone. You never see nobody who was there to watch us. So.
Well, there were people in the area.
Because I wanted to ask you.
And the locals.
I want to ask you if the people, the two person, Mr. Granton thing, was invited.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
All right, caller. Thank you so much for your contribution to the program. Let's head back to the phone lines. Hello, caller. You're on the air. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Cornelius.
Yes, welcome to the program.
Yes, I want to just say something here. Somebody asked about the head tax.
Yes.
Well, yes. Head tax is about $20. I don't know if it's gone up by now per person. So I used to work on those cruise ships, so I could tell you.
Okay, thank you.
It used to be $20 per person. But if the ship skips one of the ports, they're going to give them back their money. The $20. Yeah.
Okay, so it's only paid if you go to the actual port.
Right. But
okay.
you know, it's being paid when you bought like tickets and so on to go on the cruise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if the ship skipped the port, they're going to give you back your $20.
$20. All right. Thank you so much for that information, caller. Let's take this call.
Yes, hello, Devonne.
Hi, good morning.
A blessed good morning. A good excitement for all of us, right? But only 50 dignity on the boat. You understand? So we got all the excitement because we're back behind. And those over the ain't getting the excitement to say, we call on the radio to do our excitement to say how would the boat be. So we back behind just watching and saying what we got to say. But it's 50 dignity overdue from St. Kitts. Take care. All the best.
All right, caller, thank you for your contribution. Please, caller, turn down your radio, please. Hello.
Yeah, Mr. Cornelius, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
There is no pilot take over no ship when the ship is docking. The ship is not hand over to no pilot.
Okay.
The pilots are only there to direct the captain how to maneuver to get into the dock.
Okay.
Right? There is no pilot in St. Kitts to take over no ship.
Well, thank you for that clarification because I was really trying to get a better understanding. It was very confusing from yesterday and today trying to understand what was happening. So the pilot, their responsibility is to guide the ship to the pier.
Guide the captain in what to do.
Right, okay.
To get to the dock.
All righty.
No ship is hand over to no captain, no pilot here.
All right.
Just imagine that. You're going to give a pilot a big ship like that for him. Oh, come on. Anyhow. All the best, brother.
All right, caller. Thank you for your contribution and thank you for that clarification. Let's head back to the phone lines. We'll take this call. Hello,
Good
caller.
morning, Devonne. Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Man, I got some problem with my phone since yesterday, man. This is somebody's phone about it to call in, you know, because I want to make my contribution today. I just come by my sister come back with your phone, I'm going to carry mine to the doctor right now. Now, Brother Devon, for us, I want to thank God for life. Thank God for the Federation of Think It Nevis. And thank God for Dr. Simmons with the People's Action Movement, who create something that visionizes something good for the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, that Port Zante. And thank God for the unity government with Dr. Ian Patches Leibod, and the Honorable Farmer, Honorable Patches Ian Leibod, with his vision with that second course peer. I believe that is a good thing for St. Kitts, and is a good dream. Many opposite was criticized when Port Zante was going to first. But Port Zante were the breadwinner of the country right now. And I always say that politics come, and let we be as cautious and peaceful and try to be more intact with one another. And as different people say, I believe that Mr. Grant, the former Minister of Tourism, and Mr. Ian Patches Leibod, who was the Minister of Infrastructure, could have invited to the cause and make a presentation, because this is how we got to live, We can't get the back and forth politics all the time, Brother Devon. But you don't know workforce at all. We are in a small country, this country is us. And we got to protect it and do what we do the best. So, the ordinary man and woman in the Federation, this tribalism is got to stop. And Brother Devon, I just want to commend the cruise ship and the passengers and all those who going to the presentation to have more respect and behavior, the taxi man them and whatever, be cautious and be cool with the terrorism. That because I always say that this right now, this is the terrorism is the only thing right now we got to rely on. Because we don't know what's going to come next. But Devon, you have a wonderful day. May God bless the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, and God bless you too.
You too, caller, and thank you so much for your contribution to the program. It is 11:34. Let's head back to the phone lines.
A call back, right?
Wait, please turn off your radio or TV, because there's a lot of feedback.
You hear me now?
There's too much feedback. You have to turn off your TV or your radio.
I didn't have no radio.
Okay, turn off the TV. It's competing, so it's really hurting my eardrums. There's too much feedback, all right?
You hear now?
Yes, caller, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't want to get no eardrums. What the gentleman speak about the boat, he never said nobody went on the boat. He said the gentleman was directing. But some people just listen just what they want to listen. And I was calling you back to, I was still on the program to ask you, which pier you said the boat dock?
This is the second pier.
The second pier?
Yes.
That's the one turning to OTI?
Yes.
Oh, so that's the one with the spoils, so they get it fixed today. Thank you.
All right, caller. You have any more callers? All right, it's 11:35 and you're listening to The Edge here on ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM. I'm Devonne and Cornelius. It's a pleasure being here. The phone lines are open and we're welcoming your calls at 465-2555 or 718-577-2916. If you're just joining the conversation, we're on the topic of the Icon of the Seas arriving here in St. Kitts. It arrived at approximately 6:15 a.m. today. People were in Bastia at the different viewpoints to witness the arrival of the cruise ship. I was there at the arrival hall about a little after 8 a.m. today. And it was a lot of people, vendors, taxi operators, tour operators, again, taking advantage of the opportunity to make $1, to make a living, and to add to the overall product, or the overall tourism product of St. Kitts and Nevis, which for me was really, really amazing. It is 11:37 and you're listening to The Edge. We are taking your calls to participate in the conversation for today. Remember, we wrap up at noon for the ZIZ midday newscast, and in our newscast you'll get more information about the Icon of the Seas and its visit here to St. Kitts. We'll head back to the phone lines and we'll take this call. Caller, you are.
Morning, Devonne.
Good morning. How are you?
Glad to hear your voice.
Thank you. How are you doing?
Good.
All right.
It's too early. It's too late to say Happy New Year.
No, go right ahead.
Okay, I'm calling when I big up the other day for your how you talented is me.
Oh, okay.
From Harpurchie, yes.
All right.
Welcome to the ship, and God bless St. Kitts and the tourism, and St. Kitts from where come from so far.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
All right.
Because I was upstation, and I never know St. Kitts, and I'm proud of my country from SP with the best be.
All right.
Yeah. And sympathy for my mom, Shane Berry, you really have seen.
Oh, my
St. Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
So we're preparing for the funeral, saying get to go back in town.
All right.
Yeah. Buried in St. Thomas.
All right, caller. Thank you for your
my mom, one and only daughter. Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. You take care. Let's head back to the phone lines. We'll take this call. Hello, caller. You're on the air.
Yes, Devon. I'm back to you, Devon.
All right.
You know the old saying is that willful waste make woeful want. And when a lot of people buy bread and they do not use it on time, you know, it starts to turn green and gather mass and it roll and it smell fungi.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of throw it away, they could bring it to St. Kitts and they could get a pear, because pear make any old bread eat sweet. From the new cool pear, that will make the bread eat sweet so they wouldn't waste the money. And that's one the good thing that our peer can do. And I just hope and wish that those of us who have to use that peer would use it wisely, respect it, and remember, if there isn't any peer, no boat can come here with any tourists to help build up our economy. We're depending on tourists to come here to build up our economy, and let us put all ignorance aside. Everything that is wrong, put them aside, and let us focus on what is good and right for our country, our little St. Kitts. The St. Kitts do not belong to politicians. Even though some politicians that go on like St. Kitts was given to them. The island of St. Kitts was given to us, everybody, who born here and who come here to make here their home. So people, all the best to Kittitians, let us live to build up our Babel Tower, and that is our economy by that new pier that was built by Mr. Grant and Ian Patrick Loibert of the former administration. Thank you, Devon.
Caller, thank you for your contribution to the program. You're listening to The Edge here in ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM. The conversation is also live via ZIZ TV. Hello, caller. Okay, sorry. We have another call. All right. And we are live on ZIZ's YouTube channel and Facebook page. Thank you so much for joining the program. It is 11:40. Let's take some more calls. Caller, you're on the air. Good morning.
Good morning. Devon, a pleasant Tuesday morning to you. And a continued blessed week. Also to the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. I'm really proud of my people today.
Thank you.
I am very proud of my people. I love my country. A few days ago, an incident happened. No, it wasn't on your program. I think it was more on Ranger Market, where a gentleman expressed certain, information that he knew, and someone called in and tried to condemn him. There's a saying that black people are always going to cry down their own people, and it came from something with two drunken persons being in a road naked, and the white man covered his colored shame, and the black man stood up and pointed and laughed. We all know what the pilots in Port Zante, what the capabilities are, and what they're there to do. and why they're called to such duties. Whether Mr. Harvey piloted the ship into the pier, or he was assisting, or he was guiding, or whatever he did in assistance, why can't we be proud of who our people are? Why can't we say, well done, Mr. Harvey, you made it to another level and you did a wonderful job? Why do we have to criticize? Why do we have to blast? Why do we have to say, you could imagine giving somebody a ship with them kind of tons? Why do we do that? When are we going to wake up? When are we going to realize that we are all one people? We are all Kititians. We should be proud of who we are, no matter where we come from, no matter what kind of work we do, or no matter where it takes us. I don't understand why the hating can't stop. It irritates me when I hear people on the radio condemning our own people. Why? And I'm not saying it's okay to do it to other nations or persons who come to St. Kitts from abroad and is living there. But it hurts me deeply when I hear people get on the radio and when they try to discredit our very own. Harvey, we go a way back, and I'm very proud of you, my brother. Continue to do the things that you do. Continue to stay focused. May God continue to bless my country, St. Kitts, the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, but especially St. Kitts. And may something, the change of time or the change of the winds, start creating an understanding in the minds of others that we have to stop hating. Devonne, it's not a nice thing. We love to bring down our very own. It's not nice. And people out there are listening to us. Devonne, thank you very much. Do have a pleasant day and continue to do a good job.
You too, caller, and thank you so much for your contribution to the program. It's 11:44. Let's head back to the phone lines. All right, no callers at the moment. It's 11:44. You're listening to The Edge here on ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM. I'm your host, Devonne Cornelius. Thank you so much for joining me in the program for today. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll continue the conversation. Remember, we wrap up at noon for the ZIZ Midday Newscast. Let's take this break and we'll be right back. Welcome back to the program. You're listening to The Edge. This is ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM here in Bastia, St. Kitts and Nevis. Do we have any callers on the line? Not as yet. All right, the phone lines are open. It's 465-2555, 718-577-2916. We're on the topic of the Icon of the Seas, the world's largest cruise ship, which docked at Port Zante this morning at 6:15 and is expected to depart at 6 p.m. The reason why I'm repeating this so many times, the fact that our tour operators, taxi operators, vendors were able to get the opportunity to take advantage of this, and not just for Icon of the Seas, but when other cruise ships come, and of course still over visitors. We know how important tourism is to St. Kitts and Nevis. Tourism is our bread and butter, and we have to continue to build upon it. We have to continue to add towards it, and we have to continue to give visitors a reason why they should come to St. Kitts and Nevis, and instead of going to another destination. Yes, I don't believe we should put all of our eggs. Yes, I don't believe we should put all of our eggs in one basket, but definitely adding towards the overall development of our tourism product is definitely important. And I am one who consider myself an advocate / an ambassador for tourism, being a former youth junior minister of tourism back in 2017, where I got the opportunity to share some very creative ideas. One was building a monkey sanctuary. Imagine that. But to share some very awesome, really awesome ideas about the tourism in our country, and how do we enhance tourism, how do we continue to make it better, what can we offer to visitors to make them want to come to St. Kitts and Nevis. And again, we really have to continue to build on what we are offering here in our country. It is our bread and butter. As somebody who used to not just be a junior minister of tourism, but also worked in the industry for a short time, I understand the importance. And I know sometimes people take the work for granted in terms of tourism and hospitality. Some people don't see it as something that you could do, something that could sustain you, but there are people who have done a lot. There are people who continue to make a significant contribution towards the development of our country in the area of tourism and hospitality. There are others, for some reason, perhaps not interested, don't want to do it, but there are others who work and work and work and work and work and work and work to ensure that what we offer here in St. Kitts and Nevis is the best tourism product. So kudos to those people. You know who you are. Continue to do what you're doing. Continue to work hard. Continue to sell St. Kitts and Nevis as the best Caribbean destination right? You're listening to The Edge here on ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM. It is now 11:49. We'll see if we can get some more callers in and wrap up the conversation at noon. The phone lines are open at 465-2555 or 718-577-2916. I am Devonne Cornelius, your host for today, Tuesday, January 30th. 2024. It's just last week I was saying by January taking forever to done. Tomorrow is still a next day in January, yeah? Sorry to the people who were born in January. The phone lines are open and we're taking your calls. We have any callers? All right.
On the ship?
Hello, caller. Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Good morning. I am very interested. I'm going to ask you a question. Would you call this ship that coming to St. Kitts, with it, the largeness of it and everything, which been explained as rather than the Titanic, would you say it's a historical moment for St. Kitts?
Well, it has already arrived in St. Kitts, and yes. Well, yeah. Go ahead. Finish making your point.
Yes. I was thinking that, seeing that it would be a historical, it is an historical event. I think we're supposed to be careful of our statistical reports and supposed to be down in the history books that our children would see we had something larger than the Titanic here, and that's just my little.
But I'll and thank you, caller, for your contribution. I'll say this. I think it's Royal Caribbean who intends to launch a larger cruise ship in 2025, and I think another by 2025, right? So the point I'm trying to make is, it's like almost every 2 or 3 years you get the world's biggest cruise ship, you know? So here it is, in this moment, the world's largest cruise ship has docked in Bastia. Then perhaps 2 years from now, another, and I'm quoting, world's largest cruise ship is going to dock in Bastia. Then 2 years from then, another world's largest cruise ship. So if you understand the point I'm trying to make here, you know, but yes. And thank you for your contribution to the program.
Okay. All right.
All right, caller. We're taking your calls here on The Edge on ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM. So, yeah, that's the point I was making. I'm not trying to downplay it, but every year it's the world's largest cruise ship, or every 2 years Royal Caribbean intends to roll out another cruise ship, which I think will be marginally larger than the Icon of the Seas. The occupancy might be the same, but in terms of the size, you know, it's going to be a bit larger. I think by 2035, they intend to launch something that is bigger. So it is getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I think reports also just suggest that the ship is being fueled by LNG, LPG, I'm not remembering the name right now. The name is not coming to my mind, but it's using something to power the ship which is climate friendly. I'm so sorry, I can't get the name right now, but whatever is powering the ship is reportedly climate friendly. It is 11:54. If we have any more callers, we'll just facilitate one more and we'll close out the conversation for today. We lost that one. All right. 11:54. You're listening to The Edge here on ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM. I'm Devonne, Cornelius. Thank you so much for joining the conversation. If you tuned in late, we were on the topic of the Icon of the Seas arriving here in Bastia, St. Kitts. It arrived at 6:15 a.m. and is expected to depart at 6 p.m. today. So if you are so interested and you would like to see the Icon of the Seas for yourself instead of in a picture or a video, then use the opportunity to head to Bastia to witness the largest cruise ship in the world for yourself. Let me also say thank you for your contribution to the program, your calls, and I look forward to speaking with you tomorrow, which is another day in January. January, for some reason, I want to end. Until next time, you guys, stay safe. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Don't drink and drive. Don't text and drive. Man, take all your time on the road. If you're late, you're done late. You can, take your time on the road. We don't want to hear no accidents and them kind of things there. Take it easy. Y'all have a good one.